Hello everyone and welcome to the Costume Crafts Room. As you can see, we have tons of supplies over there, all the different types of dyes, RIT dyes, household dyes, chemical dyes that need to be mixed. And we have our little studio, we have ovens because you have to heat some of the dyes, washing machines, and of course a hanging rack and a giant sink for cleaning up. So today I'm going to show you how to do some pretty snazzy and awesome tie-dyes. First, you need to tie your shirts in any fashion that you like. You can also insert marbles inside of them and it will give it a cool circular bullseye effect. You can also insert like spoons and like a rod inside of them and it will give you different patterns. You can also fold your shirt multiple times like pleating, and it will make a square pattern. You can see here, those are where the marbles are inserted. And you want to tie it first and then make sure your material is damp so that way it will absorb the dyes much better. Alrighty, so we've filled up 3 buckets with water, warm, because that will help it absorb into the fabric. And we are going to take our chemicals. We have aquamarine here. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of it, and we're going to mix it in a cup first. That way we get all the particles of the powder out, so it's not in the actual water itself, because the grain textures can sometimes not mix in well and could, you know, show up splotchy on your fabric. So we're going to mix it in a cup to start. And then after that, we are going to add it to the water. But first, what we're going to do is, before we add it, we are going to put some salt in the water. This will ensure that the fabric will absorb the dye. Alright? But I can't open it because of my gloves. So my assistant Colleen will do so. Put a little bit in. And then we are going to add our dye. Do you want to watch? Now we are going to let the shirt set in the color for about 10 minutes so it fully adheres to it. And then once that's done, we're going to mix in some soda ash into the dye batter and let it sit for another 10 to 20 minutes. That way the dye will stay in the shirt and actually fully adhere to it, and it won't wash out as good. So it has been sitting for about 10 minutes now. We did 2 other shirts actually while we were waiting, and we added the soda ash so the colors will set. However, now the dye is done. You cannot dye anything else in it because the soda ash has set it, so we have to empty the dye out over in the sink like my assistant Colleen is doing, and then we are going to make more colors and continue dyeing, and we will show you the final product when we are all done.